Hey guys, it is Greg again. I'm here to do a quick analysis on Stellar. A user requested it. I'm looking at this chart. It looks fairly familiar. I think that I've done this before, but I want to give an update to Stellar or XLM to see where it potentially is going with this coin. And this coin, just looking at this this impulse move, and then it's making an impulse move over here with a nice second wave, and it's completing a nice second wave over here. This is an extremely bullish coin. So what that means is this is a 1-2 and it's going to 1-2. So it's going to be moving into a 3 of a 3. What that also means too, there's a high probability. You see explosive moves over here and over here. There's a high probability with XLM that's going to happen over here with explosive moves. So what I did for my moves, I have a conservative target area that it would be doing, and then a Fibonacci, logarithmic Fibonacci area of where XLM could be going with the explosive moves that it did over here. Just because it's going into a 3 of a 3, and I think the movements over in this area are just going to be just as explosive as they were over here in its first wave. So the third wave is going to be even more explosive in my opinion. So going over it, it's a 1-2, 1-2, going into a 3 of 3. And check this correction out that it did. And this is pretty straightforward in my opinion of what XLM did. This move right here is a W, X, and a down for a Y. And if you check the fib levels on this, the fib levels on that move, it did a nice, almost perfect 1-to-1. So there's a chance this is either a significant bottom or the bottom. So I'm going to present the bullish scenario and a bearish scenario. Now, if that's not a significant bottom for XLM, then it's going to swing back down and a bounce, and it's going to swing this down here. It'll be like this for your W. It'll be making a next wave to swing back down like that. Okay, how low did it go? My next area target would be somewhere in this area, about 7 cents. If XLM does not maintain this low. Okay. Now, what I'm going to say is that there may be a probability that it could be maintaining this. I'm going to show you guys some information. Maybe some people may be overlooking with this coin if you dig into this chart. Okay. So there's some evidence. I'm going to go up the RSI data too. This is a nice capitulation event for XLM. And this is very, very similar to Cardano or ADA in my opinion. And what this is I have on here is called a starting contracting diagonal. And these types of moves, when altcoins or any coins, Bitcoin, they make these moves, these get very confusing to a lot of people because they don't think it's a motive move. They think it could possibly, it's a corrective move to swing back up. And there is that possibility. This all could be corrective and it's making the next wave to swing back down. But if you look at it here, it's not dropping much, and it does have to go maybe 20% more. So what I'm going to present is if it maintains this low, Bitcoin does a drop and XLM maintains this low and does not break it, then it's going to be going into possibly another wave. And what these waves are, how you would put these waves like this. So it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 to here into there. And what this could be, it may complete that, because I know Bitcoin's going to come down a little bit more and this is going to go up. Bitcoin's going to go up. So it could go up significantly on that leg. And then it could, if it maintains that low, then you could have a move up like so. And as you can see from the past history of XLM, this coin, when it gets explosive, it is explosive. Boom, boom. And over here, even more explosive. Boom, boom. So that's something you might want to be aware of. That's something that's going on with this coin, is a possibility. It's a possibility that this could be going on. Now at the other side of it too, is that there could be more downside depending on how it's going, if the weakness appears into this coin, it breaks that low, then you're going to see more downside. So what I would do with a coin like this, in my opinion, not financial advice, I would see if it's going to complete this type of structure, and then where is it going to come down to on this wave right here like this, guys. So that's what I would do. See where it goes. If it breaks the low, you have your answer. If it maintains the low, you have your answer. There's nobody that can predict the direction of this. I think this is looking really, really good for XLM. I think right here, this is a completed sequence. So these are the things that I check. I have a completed sequence, a 3-wave move, a 3-wave move, and then a 3-wave move. That's it, in my opinion. Looking at it, it is a completed sequence. Now, if I go back out to the weekly and take a look at the RSI on XLM, you can see from this point, so that was the bottom of its second wave there. You can see here, it's taken that all out. Now, the negative part of it is on the weekly, it's still fairly high, and it could want to be coming down and break this colored area, which is about the 30 level on the RSI, to bring it down a little bit more. Okay, but it could be done there. It has completed, it has corrected that whole cycle. And if you take a look at the RSI, what it's getting ready to do, there's a very good chance XLM, you take that, let's say that's the correction, and then you're looking down here in the RSI, you know, that's bullish divergence for it to make another move out of there, guys. So let me go to the 3-day chart and check that. Okay, so here's the low here. And if you take a look at that, yeah, it took everything out, even on the 3-day chart. So that is a very good sign for this coin. Check the daily, take a look at that. Let me see, where's that low right here? So it'd be right there. Okay, it didn't take it down on the daily, but it took it out on the 3-day chart. So it's definitely a coin you want to pay attention to. I think if I remember correctly, it seems like it had something kind of similar to XRP. But what's nice about this coin, just taking a little bit closer look at it, this is a very clean chart for this type of coin, an older coin that's been around since 14 and made massive moves. So you have plenty of time. You're not going to miss anything yet with the coin. I don't think it's going to be doing massive moves like that for a while. You know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to need to go bullish before it does massive moves. So you have time to just wait, be patient, see what the correction is, whether it breaks that low or it's going to maintain it and start working its way back up. But I would assume, just like over here, if you see over here, it did make a massive move on a 1, and you can see how long this second wave took before it started making 1-2s to pop up on that 3. And this is the area. See this area right here, if you take a look, this area right here is accumulated in a 1-2 sequence, 1-2 sequence, 1-2 sequence, and then it shot up. And that's what you're going to have over in this area over here, guys. It'll accumulate in 1-2s, 1-2s, and then shoot up. Now, the target areas that I have for XLM, for those who want to know, conservative target is going to be the $1.19. And then if it's going to do explosive moves over here, which I think is a high probability, it's going to take it a long while for that to get over there, is a high probability, is $17. You're looking at some seriously massive gains. On that move is, you know, 1,120%. And then on that move would be like 17,000%. That is a possibility with a coin like this. It's going to take it a long time. You see from this bottom of that first wave to the top of that 5th wave was over 3 years. Looks like 1,190 days. So from, let's say the bottom is there, you're looking at something just at a minimum, you know, all the way out to November of 25. So you have plenty of time to take a look at XLM before you want to decide if you want to get into it or accumulate it right now. Thanks for watching. Peace.